I'll leave desktop muted. That doesn't matter. I have no idea if this is working. Oh, wait. Okay, it says live, 20 seconds. So, hopefully we're live? Hopefully? Stream is healthy. Is this thing working? Waving, we see you. Okay, it must be working then. Can you hear me though? Because there's been issues with that in the past. But I do have the volume unmuted for the microphone. I have volume showing there. So hopefully, okay, good. I tell you, every single stinking time I try to stream, YouTube changes the, what is this thing called? The stream key. Every single time. I don't understand what the deal is. I always use the same settings and everything. Let me just, ooh, see that? That's cool. Let me just clean up some junk stuff here. Yeah, okay, let me pull up some, oh, cool, I'm on the other side of the screen now. That's neat. I don't have anything showing though. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. Cool, wrong screen, thank you. No, I don't want that here. I want that here. Oh, hey, it's working. Good-ish. All right, now. Why is there nothing? Oh, I think it's all on a different, there we go. It's all on a different scene, okay. And then I needed to do preferences, UI scaling. We wanted to bump that up to, was it 1.2? I'll do 1.25. That looks good. Large cursor. I didn't notice any change, but sure, we'll leave that on. And then the last bit. No, actually, let's put Blender to this side. The keyframe thing, screencast keys, I think. There we go. How do I close this? I guess I'll have to use the keyboard shortcut. That's the wrong keyboard shortcut. There we go. All right, and I got a black line through my face. I feel like the camera lens is a fisheye. Nope, that is a that's a 18 to 55 millimeter standard lens. I don't know what I'm. Let me do something very unsafe. I don't know what's This is sketch. I am at 24 millimeter, so that kind of a little bit. But see if I go to, let's see what I'd have to do. I'd have to zoom in on my face more, but then I need to stand, I need to get this in focus. I'd have to wear my glasses because I can't see diddly squat right now. Okay, now I'm in focus, but now I need to like be here. Let me turn autofocus off. And I have to squat really weird, and this hurts my knees. I do get some pretty okay green screening on this. See, that's probably better, but now my voice is, I have to like, actually I can talk perfectly normal actually. That's not a problem at all. But I can't squat like this. I would die. I don't have those kind of legs. I'd have to do like this. And I can't reach my keyboard. So that's also an issue. So yeah, that's why that's that way. Sorry. My studio's just not big enough. Let me focus in. Oh, because I turned autofocus off. Let's turn that back on. Yes, better. Okay. What are the plans? What's the stream about? Oh, making some more furniture, I think. I had 0 time to plan. It's actually not entirely true. I just spent the entire morning doing yard work. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I have a bunch more yard work. Yay for yard work. But at least, you know, it's warm enough to do yard work. Built stuff for the gardens. My neighbors hate me, I'm sure. No, they probably don't. They probably couldn't even hear it. What am I saying? I was chainsawing for hour and a half straight, I think. And I still have more to do. Am I gonna play any Minetest? Probably not. I needed to make a picnic table. I remember that. We'll make the picnic table so it works with this. Or wait, no, the picnic table would have its own table thing. But we'll use this size to figure it out. I didn't want that key. This is more better. All right, put that here. I think that's sticking. It should be sticking out that way. I was covered in sawdust. I had the foresight, though. Is foresight the right word? I think it is. I wore my bandana. I should do that. Oh, no, I got a piece of sawdust in my eye. I should do this for the whole stream. So I could look cool. I wore my bandana so I wouldn't be inhaling all the sawdust, which I didn't do last time, and I regretted it because I inhaled a lot of sawdust, and that wasn't fun. I was blowing sawdust out my nose for like the next day, or the rest of the day. Yeah, so I did that, and yeah, I managed to stay pretty clean. But I had a tree felled last year, and I'm sawing it into planks. So I'm just cutting it's probably about 6, maybe a little longer than 6 feet across. And I'm just sawing it into, well, the first 2 cuts were on so you know the log's a log shape, it's round. So I was cutting off 2 pieces to make semi-flat surfaces. So those have bark on one half. And after this, it should just be sawing that into planks to build furniture. These things weigh a ton, though. And it takes forever to cut through them. I got to sharpen my chainsaw after the stream and cut another slab. And I also need to mow the lawn. And I need to get the gardens going. And yeah, it's a busy guy. So let's dive into things here. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to call this picnic bench. I don't know why I did a capital C in there. Picnic bench. No, actually, let's go with bench picnic. Let me see real quick. I forget. Let me look at the mod here. Oh, these will be available sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I got a file here called seating, so I will put the bench into there. I believe it's a silver maple, assuming you're talking about the tree I'm chopping down. Will I be using Krita? Probably not for this, because it's just gonna be using these same wood textures. There may be a little bit of coating, though. I might, once I get this picnic bench made, I might do the coating for it. Can't you just put the trunks into your crafting grid and take the planks? Yeah, right, I wish. No, I could hire a guy to come out and saw the planks for me, but for one log, it's just not worth it. Like, there's a big... It's like a portable sawmill, I guess. I'm not sure if it uses chainsaws or if it uses, like, a giant bandsaw. But it's like this trailer thing that he's got. And you lift the log up onto it with a bobcat. Because if your log's not heavy enough to need to be lifted by a bobcat, it's not worth doing. And this giant machine just slices it into planks. It's pretty sweet. But for I think I'm going to get like 6 planks out of it. I figure it's not worth it. It doesn't need to be perfect. They're just going to be for benches and stuff outdoors. Well, if I was going to build anything, I love how this is nothing related to Minetest. If I was going to build anything with them that would matter for shrinkage, yes, I would have to let them dry. They're pretty much just all going to be benches. They're actually going to be just like this. They'll be this slab of the bench, and they're just going to sit on other logs. So they won't even be screwed together. They'll just be used for seating. So they'll sit outside, and eventually they'll rot through, and then I can throw them out back with all the other rotten stuff and let nature reclaim it. But they'll be fine for chairs, fine for benches around the pond. I should really pull up a picture of a picnic table because I'm such a hick. I don't know what a picnic table looks like. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, that's more or less what we want. This is gonna need, ooh, that's cool. One that has benches that fold in. Wow, there's all kinds of cool things. We're just gonna go with something simple though, because ain't nobody got time for cool stuff here. Let's see. Let me pull up the pop-out chat. What's average harder for a server? Say 50 people. Let me get this popped out quick. There we go. All right, so now I can see this when I change this to this. Do I play any other games? Not particularly. No, I am quite a busy man. I don't have much time for games. Oh, I didn't do... Wait, what? Oh! I didn't put the other bench back to the other layer. That's why. No, so I don't play many other games. As far as server hardware goes, I couldn't really tell you. My server is running on... Let me pull up the stats here. Kind of overkill. Middle mouse keeps... Yeah, that's the green text. I don't know why I'd be saying middle mouse, though, because I haven't been clicking the... Oh, to rotate. That's why. Yeah, that's the keyframe thing. My server is running an Intel i5 at 3.1 gigahertz. I got 20 gigs RAM and a 500 gigabyte hard drive. And I have, I think, at peak seen like 8 people maybe on my server at a given time. So I don't really know what that means, but I've had 0 issues with it not being capable of handling that. But yeah, I can't really answer your question because I don't know. I don't have that many people that play on my server. Table basic? I don't know. I think that's what we want. That can't be what we want. Oh, let me just look here. It's using furniture bench PNG. Furniture bench. Chests bench. Here we go. And right and every key press. Yes. Did you ever stain in the furniture? Stain any of the furniture? I feel like you're talking about a different YouTube channel. No, not yet. This year. I have a list. Let me... Because evidently we're not here to talk about here we go. Let me just make sure there's nothing here that could give away my identity or anything. Oh, I have a couple people's names. Let me just... do I have a marker or something to block that out with? I wouldn't want to expose me. Well, I'll just hold my finger over it. Because I can't risk people learning true identities. So this, I should also pull up so I can see. I guess I'll just pull it back here. So you're not going to be able to read any of this because it's so small. But this is the list of, this is the interior stuff. So this is everything I have to do in my house in the inside if I get this level. You totally can't read it, but that's fine. But this is all inside stuff, and then this side is all outside stuff. Yeah, there's text on the white paper, but yeah, it's too small. I should really see what that looks like. Yeah, you couldn't read any of the text. Renovate pond, gutters, more gutters, rope lights, landscaping, frames for windows, grading, trimming trees, planting trees, some outdoor speakers, redo a fountain wall, new compost pile, planting grapes. Actually, I planted some fruit trees already. Redo some fencing, clean the oh, actually, I cleaned my basements already. Building workbench, that's actually already done too. And then picking up some fish, which I'll actually be doing some of tomorrow. And then inside stuff, I got to redo the kitchen. I got to redo the bathroom. I have to build some more towel racks for the bathroom. I need a new spice rack. Wall on pantry. I don't even know what that means. I've got to finish my sofa in the living room. I have to get that stained and get the cushions finished. I've got to stain shelves in the bathrooms. I actually have to redo a bathroom as well. Stain shelves for the entertainment system. And build new medicine cabinets. Build another bed frame. And yeah, the list kind of just goes on and on. Oops. Lots of things to do. What did I do by a shanty? It's not a shanty. It is definitely not a shanty. I forget what it is. But definitely not a shanty. It's very, very good sized. An addition is planned too, actually. Did I mention new garage? If I didn't, yeah, I got to build a new garage too. So quite busy. Quite busy with lots and lots of things. All right, that looks perfect. Excellent. All right, so if this is... But this needs to be connected. Eight people seems pretty lightweight. Yeah, it's... The server has not attracted any massive crowds of people yet, which I honestly am completely okay with. I should not be doing this in this screen. I should be doing it someplace where I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, the server is... It's still pretty... Well, it's been up for... Since January? Maybe December. December or January I started it. So it's still kind of a baby. And it's still very much in testing phases. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to do a mirror modifier if I can remember how to do this. Mirror, mirror on the wall. That's the wrong way to mirror. But thanks. That's also... Oh, because it goes off of... Alright, well, that's no problem. Goes off the center. There we go. Look at that picnic. It's like magic because there's nothing holding the top up. Also, I think the texture is messed up because of this. Yeah, so it's going to be a mirrored texture coming out. Well, I'll apply the texture or the mirror, so that shouldn't be an issue. I don't think. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. You know, actually, I can apply it. Oh, sorry. I can apply it right now because... Oh, you know, that was actually stupid. Because now I got a seam in the middle of this. I'm just gonna... We'll just get rid of that. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. And actually, I shouldn't have killed this face. Okay, I totally do not have my head in the game. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so we have a face on this. We want to double this out. So it should go right to there. All right, and then we want to select these. This will work better. The mirror modifier was a good idea, but one that unfortunately was doomed to fail from the get-go. I don't know how far out that should be. This has overhang of one node, as does this. These legs should be... Ooh, I could center them. Let me center them. That'll work better. Legs are centered. Alright, now we need some kind of magic. I'm thinking... I mean, I could make this really sketch. Sure, why not? Why not? Nobody needs realism here. It's a video game after all. We'll just duplicate this. We'll rotate that 90 degrees. Rotate this 90 degrees. And we'll pop it right there. Grab this face. Boop it over. And we will put this to that. That's also a little too tall, probably. So we'll pull this up 2, and I'll take it down 1. Yeah, I think that'll look... better. Actually, let me fix the UV mapping on that first, because otherwise I'm going to have to go back and do double the work, and ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, speaking of time, this is going to end up being a shorter stream than usual. On account of, you know, I have so many things to do. Gotta try to get to the bank today, too. But that's probably not going to happen. Okay, let's see. This should be 6, and it's a couple more than 6. Now, if I remembered what if I remember what I had done last time, I could get this done. There we go. By doing maths. But maths are hard. So, yeah, I'm not going to do maths. Did I change the length of this? And if so, by how much? I did, but I don't remember how much. And this is a horrible texture for seeing pixels in. But that might be right. Let's throw it down here. Oh, that's right. Okay. Maravilloso. Did these things change? I don't think they did. How? Probably did 2 hours instead of 3, I'm guessing. I'm building a picnic table for my server because somebody requested picnic tables. They also wanted umbrellas, but I don't know about the umbrellas. That, oh wait, this should be this wood anyway. Oh, that's an issue. Because only an idiot would take a board and make it with the grain running that direction. That is not okay. Well, I'm gonna have to keep it on this then. Because anything else, texture runs the wrong direction. Or wait, what if I just got this texture and made it run the long way? Yeah, why not do that? All right, let's just, let's pull up GIMP here, make it visible. I'll have to open it. I should also probably be standing so my face isn't sliced in half. Because, you know, that kind of looks unprofessional. And we all know that I strive for being a professional. Now, you can't see what I'm doing here. I'm just pulling up the furniture mod and opening the textures and opening this bench texture, which will appear shortly. Boom, there it is. Okay, and then I need to find that, whoops. I need to find that, let's grab the right window. I want to grab, there we go. Let's just pop that right here. Okay, I need to find those image textures, which if you do a Google search for, I think it was just Pixar 128, you'll find them. They're quite handy. Yeah, Pixar 128 library. If anybody's wondering where to find these wood textures, I'm just gonna open up the American oak. Oakley dokley. We got the American oak. We'll do the rotate on it before we scale it down. Cause, you know, reasons. There's more data to work with. I think that's why you rotate it first, so you get a better representation. Paste as new layer. Oh, looks pretty good to me. Is that the middle of this? This is it's got to be a 64, so 32 would be the center. Let's just slide that up. And then we will export this as furniture bench underscore picnic. It's a picnic. All right, and then we'll just go here and open furniture bench picnic. Open image. Thank you very much. And we'll just change this. Yeah, let's not do it there. Let's go to the shading tab and do it because that'll be a lot easier. Furniture bench picnic. Hey, except now the texture on the legs is running the wrong direction, but that's an easy fix, I think. I just need to get back. Here we go. Should just be able to select all of these like so. I don't know why there's only 2 sets, but that's no big deal. I should just type in 90 degrees. That'd be easier. And rotate 90. Sure, that looks amazing. All right, now back to business. What GTK theme are you using? What? I should also turn GIMP off. I use Cinnamon. I don't know if it's a GTK theme. Let me pull up themes and take a look. It's mint something pink. Let's see here. Window borders, which you can't even see, is mint UI dark. Icons mint UI pink. Controls mint UI dark pink. But you can't see any of that, so I don't know how that would matter. And the desktop's mint UI dark pink as well. A lot of pink. Though there's actually not a lot of pink. This is just the Blender theme. I don't know which. And actually, I guess the GIMP is probably part of system theme. But Blender, I don't think cares about your system theme. It just do what it do. I forget where you can change the theme in Blender someplace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's 10 fewer. So we want to take this and we want to take this. Oh, because it has 2. Okay. 55, so we want to put that to 45. And then we'll just scooteroonie this over. And that should be fixed. This is also a little too tall for the thing here. Whoops. Never take building tips from this guy when it comes to building real life stuff based off of what I'm modeling here. This would be a very sketchy picnic table. I would not recommend using it. All right. Oh, I need to fix that face. That should be 4 pixels. And that's the wrong. There we go. Let me just see if that looks. Hey, that looks right. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, don't build a picnic table like this because this top would be so rickety. I know it's not quite done. Ooh, idea. What if, This is probably a horrible idea. Never do this in real life. But what if I did this? I didn't duplicate that first. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Control Z. Let me duplicate this. What if... Would this make sense on any level in any universe? Probably not. What does that look like? I mean, I could see that actually working. Like, as an actual picnic table design. Because you figure, well, assuming you're anchoring this into concrete, this post could stick into the ground, and that would make this top relatively sturdy. And you're bolted. I mean, sure, you should have like some angle braces and stuff, but we can't be bothered with that degree of realism in Minetest. So we're just going to go like this and call it good. And this needs some adjustment because these pixels are way off. I didn't keep track, so I'll just eyeball it. Is that right? No, that is not right. Is this? Nope. This is. Okay. Cool beans. And then we'll just slide that right over to there. Picnic table is done, pretty much. Yeah, okay. I like that. Now we shall export as an OBJ, and the screen won't show up. Just select selection only. Again, you can't see any of this because of reasons. Don't write materials because they're useless. Export. All right, then there'll be some more stuff you can't see. Do an X. See, I could, and that would make it a lot more secure, but it kind of looks, you know, because it's not sticking to the voxels. So it kind of looks a little less professional. I shouldn't say that. It actually would look more professional if it was, but it wouldn't match up with the look of the world. Oh, I forgot to do this. I should do this. Export. Am I the only person who says export? Let me just set my timer real quick. I forgot to do that earlier. Don't need my camera shutting off. Oh, though, this probably will never have any good effect on, you know, could I just do desktop and, okay, sure. Let's just hope there's nothing incriminating, no incriminating evidence. Incriminating of what's, I don't know. What was I? Oh yeah, I need to copy it over. What was I? Oh, Canon just did some software. Of course not for Linux because, you know, that's the way Canon runs. Where is this? Here we go, Epic server. They created a program that lets you use your Canon camera as a webcam. Of course, it only works on Windows, and I think it worked on Mac too. Different programs, obviously, for both of them. But maybe, thanks to that, at some point, my camera won't just shut itself off every 30 minutes. Because I'd have to imagine if they made it an option to use your digital camera as a webcam, that they would have to have made it so your camera wouldn't shut off every 30 minutes. Because I can imagine if you're using your camera as a webcam for, you know, video conferencing or whatever, and your camera's shutting off every 30 minutes, that's going to be kind of unprofessional, you know? Oh, because I just called it Furniture OBJ. That's why, okay. Sorry about the flickering. I can't do anything about it. Also, yeah. That. Okay, let me just throw this in here, and we're gonna call this furniture underscore bench underscore picnic. Picnic. All right. I don't have a code editor on here. That's cool. Oh, but I do here. Okay, well that works. You know. We just need to pull it up on the desktop then. All right. So I have all of these fun little pieces of furniture. Isn't this stuff done in a loop? Yeah. Where does the loop start? Here we go. Okay. So we will just like all true coders, we're just gonna copy some already existing code and then paste it, because who can be bothered to actually type everything out? Okay, and we're just gonna call this a picnic. Is it called a picnic table or a picnic bench? I'm gonna go with picnic table. Let me see. That's what I Google search. Let me see what happens if I Google search picnic bench. I get literally the exact same pictures. Though these, well, I guess maybe it can go either way, because some of these say picnic table, some say picnic bench. This one says picnic table / bench combo. Well, what's the difference? Okay, well, I don't care what the difference is. We're just going to call it a picnic table, even though the item string will be bench picnic. Who cares, whatever. Okay, so we're doing furniture bench picnic. Let's get rid of the K because I don't live over in the UC. Do they actually spell picnic with a K over on the other side of the pond? They probably do, because they're goofballs. All right, so that should be everything set. I don't know about this whole sitting little bit, though. This could be interesting. All right, we are going to pull up this. Let's hope Minetest doesn't crash, which it's been doing lately with the dev builds. Some kind of something with entities and default and some on step function, and I have no idea. I knew it. So this is the error I'm getting in the dev build. Runtime error from mod default and callback Lua entity underscore step. Built-in game item entity Lua line 203 assertion failed. Well, how's come? I do not understand, because I updated Minetest game. I recompiled. Well, the engine compiles every single day at 5 a.m. or something. The old stable build works though, so I don't know. Okay, let's. I suppose I can't craft this because I didn't make it a craft yet. Hey, here it is. Cool beans. Let's try it out. I'll try to place it here where it should not let me. There it does let me. Ooh. I think I maybe had the what is this? Oh, okay. All right, let's see what this looks like. Is that a rat? That is a rat. That's cool. It's not cool. Okay, so you can sit at it, but your body is kind of inside of it. Also, you can only sit in this one spot. So that's slightly an issue, probably. Let me get off. But as far as looks goes, I mean, because like if I try to sit here. Oh, that's right. This thing, the code will rotate you. Which I suppose is... Maybe I just shouldn't make this sittable. Because the code for the bench, because it has a back, is set to rotate you, so the back is to your back, you know, because that's how you sit on a bench. But that doesn't work on here, because what if you're trying to sit on this half? I don't think it matters, because it's automatically going to throw you to this corner. I should see if Home Decor's code allows you to sit in other spots. Probably just uses multiple nodes. You know, I wonder if I could do that, though. I could make this thing place 4 nodes that are all sittable. Ooh, that's an idea. That'll be a lot of code, but it's an idea. Anyway, actually, let me double check this. I think this thing placed in the wrong spot. It should have been placing... Yeah, it's placing the back corner there. So I need to fix that. Which, wait, what? Oh. Never mind. That's why it was doing that. So if that should be... Oh, yeah, duh, because that is how I have it set up. That's wrong. That is very wrong. Let's scoot it over 1 node. Perfect. And then I just need to re-export it. Yeah, let's just recall it furniture, even though that's a horrible name for it, because literally that entire file is full of furniture. But you know, debugging info. I don't know. I don't care enough to look into it. Ooh, half the length of it. That's a neat idea. But I don't know how that would look. Let me copy this file over real quick and take a look. I have a feeling that will give me the same issue of the table. Where is this thing? Furniture, bench. I really need to learn my alphabet. Here it is. It would be the same problem with the table with the legs. But that's still a possibility. What if, and this is probably a wretched idea. What would this look like? Let's just take a look. Just for you know, play the devil's advocate. That would be a problem. That's what I was thinking of. I would have to do... That would be confusing, though. Because technically, I would need 2 end pieces. I think. Because these are done with the pillar on the inside to the inside of this post. You know, so they're both mirror images of each other. So I'd have to have this one. It's an idea. It's not a terrible idea. It might work. I'd basically have to have 3 pieces. This split in the middle, and then one that's just the top and this. The trouble with that would be, though, you could make this thing like... let me just demo here. You could do something crazy then. Why can't, there we go. Some absolutely bonkers. Like, say that. Let's get the material preview up. There we go. And see that, I don't care what you're building this out of. There'd be so much wiggle. You know? There'd be some wiggle in the middle. It would just sag. So I'd have to do something. I'd have to probably code it. Man, that'd be really confusing. Because if I coded it, so you place 1, and it's, you know, the one side. And then you place another one, and it switches this to an end and that to the opposite end. And then you place another one, and it switches this to a middle and this one to an end. And then you place another one, and it would need to switch the second one you placed No, actually, it would leave the two middles as middles. And you place the fifth one, it would need to replace the third one that you placed to make that a middle. So you'd have alternating middles and no middles. That sounds like a lot of work to code. However, that was a weird noise. I don't know if anybody else heard it. Probably not. It sounded like somebody dragging a jack down the street. Anyway, I could just make it that people had to be smart and not do stupid things. Wait, yeah, that's the easiest way. Just have people not be idiots. That's kind of a little harsh, I suppose. But yeah, that would be the easiest way to do it. Just make the user responsible. And then if it turns out stupid, well, user error. It's always good to blame the user. That's my favorite thing to do. All right, well, we can come back to that at another time, I suppose. That was the wrong place to put it. There we go. Let's go back to modeling here. I gotta pull a bench out of here somewhere. Wait, where did the bench go? Oh, wait. Oh, it's inside of the chests. That's where it went. Okay. All right, fixed. Cool. Okay, so then an umbrella. How would I do an umbrella? There are several issues that come to mind with umbrellas. A, if I want to put it on the table, the center of that is where the center of this picnic table is where 4 nodes join. So there is a player named Idiot12. This is true. This is true. But I don't want to sound like I'm singling out that one player, you know, because I would never want to do that. Why does it look like I messed this stuff up? Oh, because I did, because I'm stupid. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, let's make this a single user and let's call this bench picnic. This is why it's important to do things the right way. Shading, that's the tab I want. Okay, let's put this back to furniture bench. I have no idea what I'm looking at there, but hey, look, the grain runs the right direction on these and on these. It's like I did my job right. Is that crazy or what? All right, so picnic table. I could just put the umbrella right on it, I suppose. Yeah. And then make 2 versions of it, maybe. So there'd be one with an umbrella and one without. Let's just try it real quick. I don't think I'm gonna like how it turns out, but we'll see. I'll be lazy here. No, give me face select, please. All right, where is this sucker? That's not what I wanted. Let's change this to wireframe. Let's duplicate this guy. Let's put it right in the middle. I mean, I guess an umbrella post should probably reach the ground, shouldn't it? But, you know, we can't all be geniuses. This would get really complicated, I think, because okay, so say like I don't know if that's a good height at all, but let's just pretend that would be a good height. And then I'll just make a plane and put this back to wireframe so I can match the center up. For some reason, my 3D cursor wasn't centered. That was smart. Negative 2. Whoa. Negative 2.5 and probably 4.5 maybe. Close enough. All right, so that's fixed. So then, I don't know how I got so high up, but no worries, no worries. Then we need to take this. How do I cut this so it works? I don't think I can do this. I don't think that actually works. I don't have a face or a vertex in the middle. Yeah, so if I delete that face, I still have these edges. Okay. So then I need to subdivide these. And then just reset my 3D cursor, but that's fine. So now I should have two vertices right in the smack maroon middle. I need to merge by distance. All right, so now if I select this, that should select all. Perfect. So now I can, I can put a face in each of these. Okay. And then I'll select the outer. And that sticks through the umbrella, so it's a little less than optimal, but it's fixable. Boom. Done. I don't know, man. Not a fan. Not a fan. That doesn't look very medieval, you know? That'll be inside the player's head. Well, if the player's sitting at it, it wouldn't be. If the player's standing on top of the table, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't want people dancing on tables on my server. So, you know. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. So maybe find another player to do that kind of stuff. Okay, umbrella's going bye-bye. It was an idea whose time had not yet come. I mean, maybe at some point, somehow. But nah, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. However, I did think of this, which we definitely need more fence styles. So, yeah, gonna make a fence. Oh, looking for suggestions too, by the way. So, if you have a piece of furniture that you want me to model, and did I mention already these will be? Yeah, I mentioned it. But let me just pull up the link here. So, I was not ransoming the files. The last video was supposed to get, I forget how many likes to get them released. It never got that many likes, but that's fine. So the files can be downloaded from my portfolio. This does not obviously have the picnic table in it yet, but it has, and it doesn't have actually does have the lectern, according to the picture at least. So that'll be updated on the server probably not till tomorrow or Monday. I have a very busy weekend. But yes, so these files will be available. So even if the model doesn't end up on my server, if there's some simple furniture piece you need modeled for your server, hit your boy up and I can throw it in here. And then there's also a sample mod included, which will not run because it has some dependencies that will exist only on my server. And those have not been released to anybody because my server code is all top secret. That's not really true. Some of it is, though. Top secret's kind of strong language, too. It's just there are secrets on the server. I didn't want a plane. And if I gave away the code, you could find out all of the... I don't want to call them exploits, because it's not really an exploit. But you could find out how to get all of the legendary items super easily. You'd be like, oh, if I want to get this legendary item, I just need to go to these coordinates. It's not quite that simple, but I don't want to give away the secrets, you know? I just need to do this one thing. Do this one weird trick every morning to get this legendary item. Or whatever other the stupid clickbait things are you always see in news articles. Some fancy lights? All right, we can do some lights. Like lantern kind of lights. We can make something work. Sometimes that actually works better as node boxes. The More Lights mod has a couple that are really nice, and they'll automatically change to be a wall mounted or a table mounted or ceiling mounted because node boxes let you do that. Mesh is, you, our second class citizens, they don't have that kind of feature. I don't know if I should really call them second class citizens, but that feature doesn't exist. So, oh, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, we can make some lights. Oh, I should do a campfire too. Ceiling lights. Actually, I already have a campfire model. I should pull in some of my old models from my survival mod. That'd be wise. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I need to concentrate very hard. All right, so this needs to be scooted over to the middle of this. Which I think is that. And then you were gonna add those. I'm not sure what those are, but cool. A chariot. Chariots aren't furniture. I also don't know how that would work at all within Minetest. You have to hook it up to a horse. This is gonna be interesting. I'm kind of an idiot, actually. I could just set one at the halfway off position. Yeah, this could have been a lot easier. I could have just done this. And then just selected these two. Boom. Done. Ooh. That doesn't work. That is an issue. Okay. I have a 2 pixel width here and a 1 pixel width here. I suppose that's probably a guaranteed kind of thing when you're dealing with 16 or 32 pixels. All right. Let's see. How could I solve this? Also, these spaces look like they're not correct, but that wouldn't have affected this. So that's not a huge issue right at the moment. Maybe, or wait, I started this one being half off. Discount pricing. That's why it was half off, because it was discount pricing. In case nobody understood that. Okay, that doesn't work. Good thing I set my timer, so I know to adjust the camera so it doesn't shut off. Okay. Maybe some pictures of fencing are in order. Let's see. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but thanks, Google. Yeah. Oh, that looks cool, but would be very unrealistic. Rustic fencing. That's what we want. Okay, we got cedar rail. Wow, that's kind of actually really cool. Not that you can see it, but they like wove branches between some boards to make a fence. It's kind of neat. Wow, there's all kinds of cool ideas for rustic fencing. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, I found what I'm doing. I'm gonna kill one of these. What is that? What is what? The fencing? Yeah, I can't really show you. Or wait, could I? Let me try. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll try it. Oh, hey, it works. Where did it go? It was right here. If you can see that. Let me try this. Pinterest hates me, which is fine. I hate it too. The feeling is mutual. Yeah, this is a lower resolution picture than what Google Images had. Pinterest, you're drunk. But yeah, there's... Ignore the flicker. Maybe if I don't move my mouse. Okay. I think it's okay. Wait, let me see if I can. Whoops. Let me try this. I've done this before. It works very well. Use my nose as a pointer. Right here. And right there. There's like 2 boards, and then you've got like all this, the little twig things running up and down. It's pretty neat. I'd do that around my yard, but it's too big and I don't care enough. I don't have issues with people sneaking on my property or anything anyway. So, we's good. But back to what I was talking about. I'm gonna make this a square, and then I'll delete all of these because I don't need them. I also need to think a little bit about how this is gonna work. This won't work. Okay. I could do like home decor does, which is probably the smart way of doing it, and make a straight version and a corner version, because if it's going to run in the middle of the node, you can't obviously have a fence like this and then place another one that runs this direction, because you'll have an open corner. But if I make an actual corner piece, or I could even do it angled. Ooh, lots of ideas. All right, so we got the 2 fence posts, and this way you can put it up against the house or whatever. It won't matter. And then I just need to make, I don't know why I did that. I didn't even match up. Okay, I'll just kill it. And we'll just duplicate this. This will come together in a little while, and you'll see exactly what the idea is. It's not the thing that you just saw, but it's something that was on that Google search page. Whether or not that means it's a good idea, I don't know. And then we'll just pull this across like that. And then that's not what I wanted. I wanted to duplicate the whole piece. And we'll throw it down. We'll do it there. Okay. This might not work. Duplicate, rotate. All right, this needs to be a little taller. It also should have matched up, but that's fine if it doesn't. That's all right. We'll just do that. Okay. And then we just need to duplicate this. This is going to be 2 pixels, so that should work. I'll just slide it to there. Hopefully these match up. I can't guarantee that they will, but hopefully this works. Pretty please. All right, well that's close enough. I'll just cheat a little bit. And we'll scoot these over a smidge. 1, 2, 3, 4. They won't be lined up to the pixel world, but you know what? That's okay. Also, these should all be slithered over a little bit. Almost bald. I'm not almost bald. What are you talking about? I just like my hair short. I leave it long during the winter because it keeps my head warm. This is going to give me a lot of Z fighting, actually. That's an issue. Okay. How do I solve that? Make these narrower? Let me look back at the source image. They were doing with just like random sticks and twigs and stuff. But that really doesn't work for me. Oh, they put it on the faces and it's like tied together with string. That's a cool idea, but obviously I'm not tying anything together with string here. But this could still work. This could still work. Maybe this won't be a total waste. I'll just slide this over. So it's like a halfway intersection. There we go. Now there won't be any Z fighting because the faces aren't coplanar, I believe. Hello, best. I'm assuming this would be bunnies? Bunsy? I don't know. But hello to you, mate. I don't know if you're from anywhere where they speak with that kind of an accent, so please don't take offense. Or do take offense. I don't care. It won't affect my sleep. Okay, so I'll scoot this over a little bit. No, actually, let me leave it there. Because that way at least this will be matched up to the world's grid of pixels. Before I even touch the texturing, I should see if I can make this work for a corner. Because if it ain't going to work for a corner, I might have to just throw the whole thing out. Which would be sad. Oh, that's my printer making noise. Hate that thing. There's random times it like cleans the print heads or something. Catches me. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Catches me off guard every single time. I always think there's like something in the other room that shouldn't be there. That did not actually do what I wanted it to do. So I guess that makes sense because it's not. All right, well, that's no issue. Yeah, it is an issue. These don't match up. Oh, yeah, because I moved them so they wouldn't. How silly of me to forget. Okay, well, let's just try this. Pretty please be lined up right. I think it is, actually. Maybe. I don't know. This doesn't look right at all. Okay, so then that would go there. Yeah, this is off by a bit. There should be 4 chunks. Okay, that does not. Oh. Yeah, okay. Because this should be slid over there because that's centered to the okay. So I get some, interesting center on it. But that should actually probably not exist. And instead, I don't know what I hit, but that's not what I wanted. I should probably have that. And then these. They also don't need faces on the end, but I'll get rid of those later. And then just this and this. Back to wireframe. My whole screen just like got a teeny bit lighter. I don't know what happened. It's kind of weird. Probably ghosts, man. Probably ghosts. Okay. That could work. Ish. Oh. Okay, well, so I just thought of another problem. I'm good at that. You can't. Okay, here, you can see it. Okay, so say you want the corner to run the other way. Actually, I can just do this right now. All right, so we have that. That's fine. That's good. That's whatever. Okay. So you have the cross pieces, whatever, running on the inside. Okay, cool. Well, then say you want to do this, and I think that's lined up where it would line up. Okay. So it's not looking horrible yet, but then we'll make it look horrible real quick here. I feel like these are not lined up to the grid right at all anymore. Oh, yeah, they're not because I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll fix that. I should have put this back to the center. There we go. Now, is this? I don't know. I'm zoomed in too much. I can't tell. Okay, this should be down here. And that should be over there. Does that look right? No. What am I doing? Oh, because this would be... I'll figure this out eventually, okay? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Because that should be there. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to duplicate this. Pop it in there. Rotate it 90 degrees. And behold the abysmal failure that is my life. What kind of an idiot builds a fence and has an, well, outside or inside, depending on, you know, if you're on this side or this side. It doesn't match. Okay, then. So, I would then have to... I mean, it's not the hugest deal in the world. It's just annoying because... Oh, actually, I can't do it that way anyways. Just annoying because you're going to have all these extra fence pieces. And then when you're building, you're going to have to pay attention to which fence pieces you need and which you have. And oh, and this fence piece is... This whole fence is backwards, but that's not an issue because it runs in the center. So yeah, I'd have to have all these extra corners. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. So we have a straight piece, which should actually be over there. And we have this corner piece, which should be right here. And we have this piece. And then these are all duplicates. There we go. So we'll need 3 different fences. This should not be selectable. Why is this selectable? There we go. 3 different fence pieces that need... Sounds like auto bridges. I know that mod's on the server, but honestly, I've never used it because I hate how those things look. They look really stupid in my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's not worth anything. And if it is, I wish somebody would start paying me when I give it because I would be a rich man. Well, at least richer. Saying I'd be rich might be a bit reaching. All right, now to texture all of these, which, because I'm the idiot I am, I didn't do any of this, and now I have to do all of it. Or I'll just delete these out. And I'll just texture this one, and then I'll replace them over. But I'm going to have to do it in all 3 of them. Yeah, so is life. So is life. This is why you should stay in school and don't do drugs. I don't really know what the connection there is, but yeah, stay in school and don't do drugs. That'll somehow prevent you from this. I don't know, man. I mean, I stayed in school and I don't do drugs and I still did it, so I feel like that's kind of a lie. But who am I to say, you know? Oh, good. I'm not the only person that thinks auto bridges are dumb. Good, good, good. Now I feel validated in my opinion. All right. So this is should be 4 pixels. And it's sitting at, wait. Yes, thank you. That's sitting at 7. Yeah, let's put that to 4. This to 8. 12. 16. And I'll just eyeball these straight. I mean, professionals eyeball things all the time. I'm actually not eyeballing it, but I'm pretending like I am. I'm actually looking at the number right here. I know. It's kind of cheating. But I don't make the rules, so I don't really know how that applies, actually, to be quite honest. Ooh. Why is this? Oh, this is a 64 pixel image. Ah, so I have some leeway. Excellent. So I can throw this here, and that should be, yep, that's matched up. I mean, the texture, admittedly, it looks like a torch, kind of. But whatever. Oh, you know what? And I can delete all these faces off of these tubes. That'll save me a lot of draw time. It actually won't affect me at all, but there are other players who it may. Out of the way, please. Thank you. I don't know where it went, but I don't care. Come back, please. Please, we miss you already. Come back. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I can duplicate this right away. Because why not? We'll throw one here. What in the... How did I throw an error in Blender? That was weird. All right. I think I'm going to rotate this so the seam is in the middle. Just cause. And that seam's on the outside, and I don't know where this one is. On that side. I'll rotate this one. Rotate on the Z90. I don't know in what part of the world people actually say Z, but it sounds cool, so. The craft recipe calls for, wait. The craft recipe for auto bridges calls for leaves? I should look at that. Rectify it. Make it a little more sane. Make them super way expensive. Everybody would love me if I did that. Because crafting's not expensive enough. We need things super mega expensive. Alright, let's try this. We'll unwrap them. What? Oh. I bet I forgot to delete some faces. Where are you, sneaky little face? Oh, there they are. Yeah, you can go bye-bye. And you can go bye-bye. And I got the rest. Perfect. Alright, well, let's try that again. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. For some reason, one chose to be an oddball, but it's alright. No, let's select the whole kit and caboodle. Would have been easier if these would have just worked, but you know, that's fine if they don't. Now, these are 1, so they should be 2 pixels here. All right. So that's 2 pixels. I don't know why that little guy is trying to think he's so cool. Being different, but being different is not tolerated in this case. You must conform because you are a simple voxel fence. Technically, it's not actually voxel because it's a mesh and there's some kind of different underlying something that makes voxels voxels, and these aren't, but voxel style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these should be at 10, not 32. And if I could see what this looked like, I could tell you whether or not that was working. What? How is this showing? Oh, is this using a different texture than what I'm looking at here? It is, because I'm looking at picnic, but it's on the... Okay, let's go ahead and change that. Let's change this to fence. Ooh, I got caps lock on. Let's change this to fence. No, I don't want caps lock on. Fence. Thank you. And the fence will just be a single color. of wood. I'll just make it this this walnut, which you can't see it, but it's cool. And I'll export this as furniture fence. I should really check how this looks when it's stained, because I might be better off using a different piece, different material of wood. I don't know, but easy enough to change that later if it needs to be changed. There we go, except that these are now running the wrong direction. No big deal. I can, well, I do have to change all of them, but that's still really not a huge deal. Boopity boop. Perfect. These are running that way, so that's great. All these stupid little spindles now. Did I delete the bottom faces off? I didn't. Let me do that. It'll make it draw a little faster on older clients. I keep pretending like I care about people with old computers. I'm just lazy. Oops. And it makes it a little bit easier to unwrap it if I don't have that face on there. It's literally the only reason. It has nothing to do with performance for people. Ah, somebody wants to stain wood planks. Yes, I was contemplating that. But I didn't get around to it yet. But that is an idea. I will try to figure that out. The trouble with staining the wood planks, and this might not be an issue, I don't know, but if you stain the wood plank and then you put the stained plank into the table saw for more blocks, they call it the circular saw, but that is incorrect. It is in fact a table saw. I don't think it's going to carry that stain over, and I don't know if I can make those slabs stainable. So I don't want to let people stain the blocks if they can't stain the cut pieces, because then people are going to want to be able to stain those. And if it's going to be, you know, a huge ordeal for me to make that work, I would just rather not let people do it at all. That way they can't be like, well, this works, why doesn't this? And I'd be like, you know what? Pay me $20 and I'll make it happen. $20 is probably too little. I'd have to charge more. My time is worth a lot more than that. But that's why it doesn't work yet. It is something I am looking into doing, but I need to make sure it'll actually work before I do it. Plus, I don't want to end up with something that's only partially working. People are like, well, this is kind of weird, man. It half works, but it half doesn't. What's up with that? And then I look like the dummy. So we'll see. It might work. It might not. I don't know. I've added a few blocks to the table saw, but I don't remember. I don't think any of them had anything special like that. So it might be a possibility. It might not. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. I just did something weird, but I don't know what. Okay. That looks right. Oh, did I actually? No, wait. Did I? Did I actually line that up perfect? No, I did not. All right, I didn't think so. So this would be, if this is 16. Wait, is this six? This should be 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be 16. So that'd be 14. So it should be 28. And if, oh, that's why. That's at 64. Minus 28 is not 33. It's 36. I knew that all along. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew. There we go. Perfect. Try the colored wood mod. Yes. There is, I forget what the mod is called. It might be Unified Dyes, actually. and it adds like an airbrush or something. I forget exactly what it's called. And it lets you pretty much stain a whole gamut of nodes. And I think it gives like 256 colors minimum per node. And it's done with hardware coloring, so it's not as bad as it could be. But on anything that's a node that you can rotate, you're only given, I think it's 8 colors. And one of is not stained at all. So the workaround done was to divide 256 by 8 and have whatever that resultant number is, which I'm too lazy to do the math, that many different base colors, and then it puts those different 8 hardware coloring to get the more color. So it creates a bunch of extra nodes is what I'm trying to say. And I didn't want to add a whole bunch of extra nodes for something that, results with a bunch of wonky stuff. I say wonky, it's not really wonky. It's more, it gives you the ability to like stain wood green or yellow or pink or blue or red, pretty much, any color. Which I don't like that. I think that's dumb. Like you can't stain woods any color. There's limited colors that you can stain wood to. I don't remember how many of these there were. I should have not deleted them. That's not right. I don't remember. What was the spacing? 8? Oh, I see. Okay. So, anyways, yes. There is one, but I feel like it gives you way too many different options. That's still not right. What am I doing? Oh, this needs to be... Okay. I think I got it. That should be right. All right, and then duplicate, rotate, scoot over, and look at this and say, wow, there's a lot of wasted space in here. This could be put into a smaller layout, but if I don't do that, I can do this, which allows for, I was going to say greater customization, but there's really not any customization because every single one's still going to be the same, but they're all just a little different. Which, sure, you can tell a little bit. Ooh, that's not cool. That should be rotated. It's on face select. That's running the right way. That one is. I missed one. How did I do that? And why didn't I see it when I was moving these around? Interesting. Oh well, it is good now. I also need to give this a name. 256 divided by 8 equals 32. Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad you did the math for me. I should have known powers of 2, but I was trying to, figure this stuff out. That's my excuse. I was busy doing other things. That is not what I wanted. I wanted to move it on... No, I don't want to move it on the Z. I want to move it on the Y. Okay. I give up. I'll just do it this way. Okay, so now can I cheat and just duplicate the textured version and make it work? I think I can, actually. So this should be rotated. That wasn't right. It should be rotated there. Okay. And then let me move this one out. And then I just need to move all of these bits to the opposite side. And these bits to the opposite side. Right? Yeah, okay. All right. Like that. That saved me a good 20 minutes. Probably not 20 minutes, but you know. And then this one actually, I'll throw it here, but it doesn't actually match because this should just be a rotated one. But whatever. Can I cheat and just, I'm gonna try. I don't feel like doing all the manual labor. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of it anyway, though. Oh well. I'll just take these, delete those, delete that, delete this, select that, move it to there. Gonna need edge select, wireframe, shading, grab that, slide it over, select all of these, and I want to double them, so move them from 10 to 20. That should be right for the pixels, right? Sure, looks like it. And then I can just select these three and duplicate like that. Wait, what? Huh? How does that not match? Okay, how does, what? Oh, I know this is an easy way to fix that. I'll just slide this right to here and then just match them up like this. Maybe not the most efficient way. And I'm definitely hitting the plus key way more than I need to. I realize that. But you want to make sure you get every single one. Every single edge. So you don't end up with any skewing. Skewing is unacceptable. I got an extra one in there. Ooh, interesting. That's fine though, because I'm short one, so that works. Let's zoom in a little more so I can slide you where you need to go. Thank you. I was gonna say perfect, but then I realized it's backwards. I think I should be able to do this though. Ooh, I missed one. Can't have that. There we go. You can go bye-bye. You can go bye-bye. You can go bye-bye. There we go. It went bye-bye. What a cool looking fence. It's so cool. I just noticed that the fence tops are different. That's probably fine. It's supposed to look natural and rustic and realistic and all that bogus. Okay, now for the fun part of figuring out how in the world I name these things. Okay, I'm gonna call this fence _1, just in case I ever add another style of fence, so it's easy to, do extra fence types. And this should just be, I don't even know what that word is. I meant to type straight. And I got some word that I don't know what it is. Okay, and then we have fence _1 something. And fence _1 a different thing. So this would be, oh, well this is, I also need to figure out what the correct rotation is to export these at so it actually works right within Minetest. This is backwards. Okay, so now this wood slat is on the inside on all of them, which should be facing to the inside of your yard in most places. Where I currently live, I don't think anybody would care because my neighbors aren't close enough to even see my fence. So I could probably get away with the nice side on the inside and the ugly side on the outside. But in most like residential, big city kind of places, where I used to kind of live in the big city. I don't anymore. Yeah, you have to have the ugly side of the fence facing you and the nice side facing your neighbor. Which, why build the fence if you got to look at some ugly garbage like this? Like, you build a fence to spite your neighbor and then they get the nice side? Forget that. So, needless to say, I never had a fence. Because I wasn't about to let my neighbor have the nice side when I had the ugly side. So, anyway, this would be... I don't know what this would be. Would this be an outside corner and this is an inside corner? What makes the difference? You know what? I'm going to cheat. It's not really cheating per se, exactly. I'm just going to... I think I had home decor on this. Specific world. I didn't. Okay, well, I do now. Wait. There, now I do. Thought I did because I had the sofas so I could test those out. Let's see how the fences are done here. So I know there's like a privacy fence. Okay, I don't know what this is. Just ignore that. Hopefully it doesn't crash the world or anything. Oh. Of course. Took the easy way out and just made bogus fences that... Oh, but see, these ones run on the edge. Also, why did I only take one of those? I need 10 of them. At least. At least. Thank you. Ah, yes, I see. That does work quite well. That did not work well at all. That also did not work well at all. Okay, I mean, there's only one option left. There we go. Oh, and these match up. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So is there like a fence post to put there? No, there's not. So you're just supposed to live with your fence looking wonky. All right. Well, because we don't do things, the lazy way, the cheap way. Call them corner A and B. That actually is probably the best idea. Because, well, I still have to give them a description, though. But internally, that's probably easiest. And then I can even actually do that as the item string. And then for the description, just figure it out. And I can always change the description if, somebody makes a strong case for me being a dummy and having it the wrong way. Which would not be hard to imagine. Because very likely it is the wrong way. Hey, there's another one in here. Just make sure that these all are on their own spaces. It doesn't really matter, but it makes it look a little more unique. Like everything is its own little piece. They're all individual planks. They don't all share the same layout. Oh, all of my posts were sharing the same layout? Unacceptable. Let me rectify that real quick. Oh, buddy, you're going to have to move over here. If anybody ever wants to make a texture pack for these meshes, I hope you're not going to try to make your posts and your other things different because it ain't going to work. Let me just tell you, it ain't going to work. But because the source models are going to be available, you could always make your UV layouts work better if necessary. Hello, Jaren Akin. Cool. Glad you're a fan. Thanks for joining. You should all join me on my other things so you can listen to me drinking water. It's only $5 a month, and you get unlimited access to audio of me drinking. It's definitely worth the money. Link in the stream description. You know, all that good stuff. I'm joking. There isn't an account where you can get access to me drinking. That would just be silly. You know what? I wonder if just doing A, B, and C wouldn't be a better idea. I'm going to do that. Okay, so we will call the straight section A. And then we will call this one, whichever one this is, we'll call this C. So we have A, B, and C. That's probably an easier naming system. Plus, it keeps the file names a little bit shorter. Oh, wait, I need to push this in there first. You know, I'm all about having short file names because I'm lazy and it's easier to type shorter names than longer names. If you followed me for any length of time, you know most of the reasoning behind the different things that I do is because it's easier to do it the way I do it, and I'm lazy. And you know, I'm not being paid for this, so there's no reason to do it the right way. Not, of course, that I'm saying any of this is being done the wrong way. I would never do that. I'm just saying sometimes you can cut corners, and it won't matter. All right, so let's go back to Adam, which for some reason is also showing Blender. Okay, I mean, there's no big deal. It's no big deal. I'll just make it a little bigger so it doesn't. Ooh, let me put my face on top because don't want my face cut in half. All right. Oh, you know what I should do too? I should zoom this in so you can actually see the code. Because it's kind of pointless if I'm doing code but you can't see it. We're going to go ahead and create a new file called fences.lua. And then we're going to go here and we will add fences to before form specs, but after fabric and thread. And because I'm lazy, I'll just copy that line and then I'll change this to fences. And then I'll put a comment in saying fences are here. Duh. Because, you know, I need descriptions of all of these other than these three for whatever reason. Okay, so now the fences file will load, which is cool. But again, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna copy that from one of these. Let's just grab, no, that one's got meta. I don't want to do that. Let's just do, the fence doesn't need any of this extra checks for surrounding spaces. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this guy. Fences. It disappeared. Okay, that's cool. No big deal. And we will call this fence_1_A. Why Adam? Is this Blender? It is Blender, yes. Why Adam? I don't know. Because it works and does what I need it to do. I don't know. We're just gonna call it fence for the time being. The mesh will be furniture_fence_1_A. The texture is just furniture fence. I mean, that should, the selection box, that's gonna be off, but that's fine. Now I could actually do this in fewer steps and make a table to register all of this, but due to the fact, oh no, I did that wrong. These should have been C. Due to the fact that they're all going to have their own collision boxes, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I could still do it. And if I had like a whole bunch of fences, maybe it would make sense, but there's only three. There's only three. So I'm not gonna. Oh, cool. Look, my head just popped on the other side of the screen. Isn't that cool? Let's launch up the world and see what happens. All right. So we're loading. We're still loading. Cool. Mesh not found. Oh, yeah. I suppose I do need to put all those meshes into the model directory. All right, well, that's no big deal. Let me just find them. They're here somewhere. Furniture, fence, A through C. Cool. But the boom, beep. Now we have to reload the world. If I didn't have such a fast processor, wow, that actually loaded pretty quickly this time. So if I didn't have such a fast processor, it would work faster. My server reloads the world in like 2 seconds. But that's, let me just throw this out. That's because even though it's slower overall, there's fewer cores. And because Minetest doesn't really do multi-threading, like, at all, it ends up being faster. All right, so we have a fence. All right, not too bad. We have a fence. All right, not too bad. And then this one should be... Nope, this one should be... Nope. Should be this way then. Yeah. All right. So we got some fences. Let's see how these look when we stain them. Okay. I'm hitting something. I don't know what. Oh, you know, I think that's an invisible item from, there's a couple of those here from when I was testing. All right. It doesn't look too shabby. Now, because the collision boxes are not right, you can kind of just walk over the fence. Yeah, that should probably get fixed. But that's going to require a bit of extra work. I think this one should be changed to 0.5. And that will make it so it's a full node high. Though maybe I should make it a little higher so it's... I don't know how high mobs can jump though. So even doing it like 0.6 may not be enough. Let's do this one. Let's just switch things up a little bit, you know? All right. So now it's a full node high. I obviously can jump it because I can jump super high because I have an admin crown. But even if I didn't, you could still jump that. No problemo. The only issue I'm seeing here is what if you want to put a fence in? I don't have a fence that looks like this at all. Or a gate, rather. A gate. And if you do something like, oh, I don't know, I'll just grab this one. It's going to look really stupid. Let me break this one out. Put this in. Like, that just looks moronic. Like, it really does. It really does. It does have a nice little opening and closing sound, though. I like that. That's neat. But yeah, that would not work with this at all. So I guess that means I need to make a gate, huh? We'll do that quick. I don't know if that'll actually be quick. Please make multiplayer serve so your fans can play. I have one. It is clean inventory. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, clean your... Nah, my inventory's fine. There is a server. Play.nathansalpat.com port 30,005. It's listed in the server list. Oh, no. It's listed in the server list as Epic server. My camera is bugging out. It may... It says I can't... No, I can't. The device is busy. It might shut down on me. I don't know. It's this guy right here. Epic server. Play.nathansalbat.com. Port 30,005. Obviously, you can't use the name admin because that's me. But it's there in the public server list. You can just search for Epic. Is it Epic? I mean, I leave that up to you to decide. It's kind of fantasy themed. Medieval. It's not letting me change my camera settings. This isn't good. It's probably going to die on me. 30,005. That's what I said. 30,005. Your username can be whatever you want. We've got Idiot12. We've got silicone penguin. We've got spin something with spin. There's somebody that their name isn't even a word. You can use whatever you want, you know? Okay, fence. That's what we're doing. Gate rather. And then we will go on to the lights. Okay, so a gate would pretty much just be this with this open, right? Ooh, idea. What if I just made every single fence be a gate? All right, so check this out. This may be a horrible idea. I don't know yet. We're gonna find out together. Okay, so this is our fence. The ugly side needs to face to your yard. Now, is there any... When a gate swings, should it swing in or out? It should probably swing in, I'm guessing. So that'd be -90. And I don't really know. You'd probably want it. I don't know if that would, like, be the right swing. Ooh, but that exposes that there's no faces on the ends of those tubes. I'll have to add that. That's no big deal. Though I really should have duplicated this before I went ahead and, you know, started rotating and moving and stuff, because no, I don't have my original. All right. Oh, and it kept the selection. Perfect. Okay, so we were going to have the fence hinge this way, because that's probably the way it would need to be done. And then that should... I mean, because if it hinges, it needs to hinge on that corner. I can't tell where the difference is in these two pieces. May have to go to wireframe. Okay, so it's not right, but I think it'll work. Okay, and then we just go in edit mode here, grab these, put a face. You're kind of in my way, other fence piece, but I think I can work around you. Don't worry. Don't trouble yourself on my account. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, that's not helpful. I kind of need this piece. What kind of UV unwrapping is this? Just a flat chunk? We'll pretend that's right. I have no idea if it is, but it's good enough for me. No, I wanted to actually select through that, but I guess I can't. Wow, that one looks all kind of bonkers. All right, so yeah, this should be great. It is what it is. Cool. And then we'll just call this, well, technically it's a gate, but I think I'm still going to call it fence. ABC, we'll just call it D. I mean, technically it's not a fence, it's a gate, but... Semantics? That's what they're called, right? Semantic schematics. Wait, that might not be the right word. Potato, patata, you know? Same difference. All right, that is saved. Let's throw some extra code in, and then we will finally be on to the light. All right, so we're just gonna, copy that. Change the C's to D's. I really need like a style name for that. So drop some style names in the description or in the chat. Because it needs to be like, something fence, and then it can be something gate. That way, if there's multiple styles of fences, it's you can differentiate between your fence styles. But, you know, what in the... All right, and then I just need to copy that mesh over real quickly here. That's done. We will start the server. We will... Oh, look, my head's on the opposite side of the screen this time. It's so... That's so crazy. Fence? Hey, look at this. Is it called the gate? It's called the gate. All right. So now we can put a gate here. Oh, and let's stain it real quick so it matches. Hey, we can... Oh, we can't get in because of the collision box. You know what? That's fine, though. That's fine. That's fine. It also, obviously doesn't toggle currently. But, that's of minor importance. That can be added easily enough, I think. Just have to do like a right click, switch node, copy over the param to whatever, so the rotation stays the same. And you're good, man. You're good. All right, so now, here we go. I will go ahead and throw all of these to the hidden layer because we don't need them. And then I'll pop them over here or so. Yeah, sure, something like that. Sure, that looks good. So I got my fences by my fences. All right. So now a light. I need some, I'm gonna have to find some whatchamacallit, reference imaging. See if my camera's working now. Nope. Unable to save camera control configuration. Property was not set. PTP device busy. I don't know what any of that means. It's not great though. Okay, so we want like rustic lamps? I don't know. Let me scroll back up. Was there a suggestion? Make some fancy lights. Okay. Fancy lights. Fancy lights, you say? Okay, okay. From the ceiling, right? I need to scroll back up and chat here. Make some fancy lights. Ceiling lights. Yes, okay. So some fancy light that hangs from the ceiling. All right. Let's see about fantasy ceiling light. Because I don't come up with any of my own Wow, that did not come out right at all. I do not come up with any of my own ideas. I just steal everything off the internet. You know, what's that famous saying? Not flattery, not imitation's the best form of flattery. Something about true artists steal or something. I forget how the quote goes. What is it? What is that quote? I'll just have to look it up because I can't remember. Something like... Yeah, let's try. Oh, here we go. Okay, so who is this supposedly from? Good artists copy, great artists steal. Supposedly, somebody said this. Okay, you know what? I don't care, but that's the quote. Good artists copy, great artists steal. So I am pretty much saying I'm a great artist because I steal ideas. Essentially. And if I was only a good artist, I would just copy ideas. Yes. Jomunzo? If that's how your name is pronounced. William Cauldron, remember me? I don't think so, no. Okay, well, these fantasy lights that I got from Google look terrible. They don't look fantasy at all. They're just they're just bogus. There's like some chandelier stuff, but message redacted. Okay. You said check out these, but then there was, oh, did it not let you post a link? That's probably what happened. I don't know how to change that. If I can't, let's see if there's an, is there an option here? Blah, blah, blah. Manage moderators. Don't have any of those. Participants, okay. Top chat. Oh, I want live chat. I don't want top chat. I emailed these so you can make a video. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember the name, but if I haven't gotten the video yet, hopefully I will soon. I don't remember. Sorry. I haven't found any good lights, so we're just gonna have to go with, like, this is all just goofy. Like, here, actually, let me pull this up. Let me just pull this up so you can see the kind of crazy stuff that I'm looking at here. Again, ignore the flickering. I don't know what causes that or how to fix it. Like, how is I Believe in Unicorns a light? That doesn't even make sense. Like, this stuff just looks weird. Like, this isn't even a light. It's a potion bottle. This looks like a giant giraffe, but it's called Animals and Insects. Like, that straight up is a giraffe. Okay, now this actually is finally one. It's from Final Fantasy. Not that that means anything good or bad. Fantasy hanging lamp. Finally, one thing that actually kind of looks like what I was... Oh, and it's a GIF. Ooh, all right. Look at that cool GIF. It's got some little particle effects. It's got a little magical flame thing. I don't know what you would use as... Oh, hey, actually, let's look at this. High quality, high resolution, fully editable 3D graphics. Wow. Meh. Okay, now this is what we want. I don't know how I turn this. Oh, no, wait, this is even better. Except it's not really, but... Ooh, here, these are already square. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. These are medieval fantasy lanterns. How come the related images is giving me better results than just the actual straight up search was? Oh, yeah, see, this has got like a little candle in it. Oh, this is a magical one? I don't really see what makes that magical. Oh, and look at this. See, now this is very overkill, but, or look at this. It's got like a, oh, it's a glow bug. That's kind of creative, but also kind of like the poor glow bug. What did he ever do? All right. So I got some ideas here. You just have to capture glow bugs, and then you can put them into a cage and pretty much keep them as slaves forever and ever. PETA will be most unpleased, but, you know, that's all right. Remove TVs from the server? They are. Unless you had one crafted already, in which case it will continue to exist because it's not your fault that I didn't realize that they existed when they shouldn't have. So if you have one, you will continue to have one until you throw it out, which I would probably say you shouldn't do because there might be somebody at some point that will pay you a bunch of titanium for a TV, in which case you could become very rich. I mean, if we're gonna say that titanium is of very much value, which I think most people would probably agree due to the rarity and difficulty that you need to go through to obtain it. And that titanium probably is one of the most valuable items on the server. I hesitate to say the most valuable because, of course, there are a lot of legendary rare items that, until you discover how to obtain them easily and quickly, are still more valuable. But as soon as you figure it out, I mean, you'll be rolling in money for days. How big do I want this thing to be? So it kind of squarish like this. But then actually like that. And then I'll just duplicate the whole thing up. And we'll delete the top face off again because I'm lazy, and that's the easy way to do things. And then I'll just duplicate this one. Ooh, no, actually, let's not do that. That gives me issues with normal sometimes. They're easy enough to fix, but why bother when I could just duplicate the whole thing and do this? All right, so then this goes in 1. There's probably a better way of insetting each face. 1 smidge, but smidge is the technical term of these grid spaces. Just so we're clear on that. I also need to be on edge select. All right, and then we'll just pull this up to the top. Pull that down to the bottom. We'll throw this to material preview. Okay, so that's not looking very fantasy right now, I must admit. So we need like some fantasy colors. Wait, what? Am I a furry? No. I mean, YouTube would probably delete me if I said what I think about furries, so I won't. But definitely 100% no. Absolutely not. I'm insulted. You don't want to know, Block Builder Pro. Trust me, you don't want to know. Or maybe you do. I don't know. And I mean, you do you. I don't care. But no, I am definitely not. Ain't nobody got time for that. Except obviously all the people. Oops. Except obviously all the people that are, who must have time for it. That's not what I wanted, actually. But thanks. Yeah, let's try this. Well, I want this cut. No. What am I doing wrong? This one worked just fine. And I accidentally made another. What did I do? Can I delete that edge without? No, I can't. Wait. What? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. So I guess I'll just delete it all and start over. Because sometimes that's the easiest way. Okay, so we'll just do this. This time I'll leave. Let's put this to wireframe so I can see. I'll just leave the top and bottom faces on, because that should let me do my loop cuts with fewer issues. All right, so you just want to do a loop cut 2. Yeah, see? Perfect. Why didn't that work last time? Loop cut 2, perfect. Thank you. Good night. It's not nighttime, it's an expression. I'll just copy these out. Copy, ooh, that's not what I want. I'll select them, not copy them. Delete those faces. These are gonna be a little tricky because I can't hardly barely see them. Perfect. Delete those. And we go back to this. This is way too many. Whoops. So wait, no, I want to be on wireframe. So way too many vertices for a simple lamp. But it'll look cool. So you know. So we're good. And then we'll select that and move it over. Move this over. Just take all those. Move that over. I'm still really not sure where I'm going with this. So, yeah. Okay, so I've got that. Actually, I think now I want to actually delete these. Oh, I think actually, okay. Delete those. Okay, that works. These might become invisible because you're seeing the wrong side of them. I don't know. Wait. The camera's not off, and the mic is definitely not muted. I don't know what you're talking about. But if you keep repeating that, I will just block you or put you in timeout. I guess. I don't know what that means, but no, the cam is not off and the mic is not muted. Unless somehow you're watching. All right, you're going in timeout. Wait, I don't get an option for that? Oh, no, I didn't delete them. You were timed out for, okay. Thanks, YouTube, for just timing out somebody for 300 seconds without letting me pick. But, you know, that's whatever. So now it's, I guess, for 10 minutes. Better mute the microphone before I drink. Remember, if you want those drinking sounds, that's got to be the stupidest running gag of this channel. If you want those drinking sounds, you know where to find them. It's only $5 a month. Just $5 a month. Like, that's less than a coffee. I don't know if it is. I don't drink coffee. Coffee's burnt water changed my mind. Wait, yeah, that works. I think. I just want to make this a little bit smaller. Sure, that looks... Is that what I want to do? Not that you guys know what I want. I don't even know what I want to do. Does this work? I should be in wireframe so I can see where these are. Okay. So I can do that. Delete that face. Select the bottom face. And then delete the face. Okay. So we have an edge. We have this. Okay. Oh, that's what no, okay. No worries, I can join them. And we'll just change this to lantern, I guess. My camera should have timed out by now, but it's not. So I guess that's cool. I don't know why it hasn't, because it normally would have by now. Right, so now to texture this thing, I'm still not sure about the size. Is that gonna be too big? It's a half node. Hangs from a ceiling. I think it'll be. I guess I won't really know until I try it out. So, we'll have to do not texture paint. Yeah, we'll do this. Wait, is this is 64, right? Yeah. 64. I guess I could put a different face on each piece of glass. It should be fine. I think. I don't know. All right, so we have these corners, which I could have just made one and then done the UV mapping and then duplicated it. But I guess I could always grab all of them and just stack them. Except something weird's going on there. How am I supposed to stack these when... Very interesting. These two don't connect. Nope. Select that, please. Thank you. Okay, so which is the... Should these two go here? That's where I'm going to put them. If that's wrong, it's wrong. We'll find out when we find out, I guess. Oh, time's up. I should change camera settings, but the camera won't. Camera won't let me, so I guess we won't. Oakley dokley do. I need to throw material on here. Yeah, let's add an input of an image texture. Get rid of that. We'll just make this a diffuse shader, because that works well enough for what we're doing. Yeah, you know, I should really have something to use as my texture, but I don't have anything right now. So I guess that means create a new texture in GIMP. 64 by 64. Yep, let's turn GIMP on here. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, I got this cool like tan texture. That ain't gonna cut it though. So I'll just go ahead and do a. That looks perfect. That looks amazing. That looks excellent. I've wanted that for forever. And then export this as furniture lamp. And then we'll just open the furniture lamp. That's not where I want to open from. This is. Thank you. Wow, oh, let me put this to closest. Wow, it's so cool. It looks like it's a normal map. I wonder actually what that would look like. Very interesting. I don't really notice. I'd probably have to throw it actually to the displacement. Oh yes, that looks very interesting. Let's just get back to business. I don't have time for this time. I don't have time for this tomfoolery. Right, so this should just be 2 pixels. I should also probably change this to be the lamp image. But, you know, it doesn't really make a huge difference. And then there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these should be 12. All right, so all the 4 corners are the exact same, which I don't really want. So I'll just what? What? Why are you single? You should be connected to something. All right, well, we'll throw you back there. Or maybe these are No, you're supposed to whatever. Whatever, I give up. It's not that important. Oh, I don't care if you were trolling. I just timed you out, you know. No skin off my nose. Doesn't affect me. It kind of made me feel special. Like I'm a big enough deal that people want to waste their time trolling. Like that's a high honor. Also, I got to see how to use the timeout feature, which I've never had an occasion to use before. So that was kind of fun. Though I expected that they would let me pick how long to time out for, but you know, whatever, that's fine. When you're the product, you can't pick, I suppose, you know. You know how the expression goes. If you're not paying for the service, you're the product. And I sure ain't paying for this. Because if I was, I would demand that it actually work. Well, I mean, I guess it technically does work. I would just demand that they stop changing my stream key for every single stream. Because that's kind of stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be at 16, but it should actually be at 18 because we have 2 pixels from that. No, I would say this should be at 18 as well, but this is the other direction. And that's also not square. Or is it? No, it's not. So what do we do? 64 minus 16. That does not look right. It's not. That's why. Okay, what did I... That's right. Now that's right. 46. I don't know. It's right now, though. It's all that matters. Okay. Now I pretty much need to do the same thing with the bottom. But I have to cut all of these? Or put a seam on them, I guess. Shouldn't really call it cutting. I'm not cutting them, I'm seaming them. Let's just scale it down halfway and see what happens. Dude, did that match up perfect? No way. That's too many things selected. Let me just... Huh, interesting. I mean, it looks right on the side, but it's not. Okay, well, that's no big deal. I'll just make it right by doing that. And then doing this. There's probably a much better way. And then moving that too. I have to look at the bottom of it. That matches up. Okay, so that should all be good with the exception of this piece, which is shoddily done and doesn't match. So that's kind of a problem. Yes. I love poor quality workmanship. It is my favorite thing of all time. What kind of a rookie amateur made this? It doesn't even match up here. Oh, this is junk. Absolute abysmal garbage. Nah, I don't know what that is. We'll just do negative 0.7. Oh, because that's the wrong way to go. Okay, so maybe this should be at 1. Oh, okay. Oops. So this should also be at negative 1. All right. And then this should be, what? No, just do negative 0.4? Okay, that doesn't match anything. That's cool. Negative 0.5. That matches something. All right. And then this should be 0.5? Okay. Now this top edge, which will be a trick to select. That should be, that would be 1, right? Yeah, we'll just put it to 1. Okay. Then I'll just manually drop it. And then this bottom edge here should be at 0. And we'll just manually pull it up. Okay. And then see how that fits back in here. Kind of too small, but that might actually work. I think that'll work. Second server. When will that be up? Oh, I don't know, maybe in a year or so. I have to kind of get the Epic server running well enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be 12. And then once the Epic server is running well enough, I can take all of the code from the Epic server and pretty much just throw it on. All right, so then this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So these should be 8 each. And fix all the mistakes. That should be 8. There we go. And make everything actually work. Because right now it's kind of very scattered. Like there's animals in a half dozen different mods. And they should all just be in one mod called like, I don't know, animals. So yeah, it kind of Leaves a lot to be desired as far as organization goes. I want to select the whole thing. There we go. Okay, so we have the top and the bottom, which those should match up now. They do. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is the glass thing. I'm going to rotate this, actually. Is that purple in the bottom? No, that is upside down. Rotate that 180, or I could have just flipped it, I suppose. And then these are the... And this one still refuses to connect. Why doesn't it match? They should... Oh, there we go. All right. So now, now we need some textures, I suppose. I don't know. I could leave the middle being this, because that'd be kind of like fantasy. That's not bright enough colors. All right, let's go pull GIMP up. Oh, GIMP has been up this whole time. Oh, that's cool. So, I'm an idiot. Cool, cool. Apologies. I did not realize that you could not see anything I was doing because GIMP was the active screen. I really need to get that auto scene switcher thing hooked up and working right. Unfortunately, I have zero luck with it, and it never works. So that makes things a wee smidge. Yeah, I just realized that, which is why I just fixed it. Now that it's too late. Okay, so I want this all showing so I can see. Oh wait, but you can't see that. Let me switch some of these things around. Let's throw GIMP over here. Let's throw Blender over there so we can see the UV layout on this side. Home key. Wait, I thought the home key would fill it to fill. Oh, does it only do that to not zoom? Can't I do like frame? Oh, shift and home. Oh, shift and home. Okay. All right. So we can see our UV layout. So we've got our magical flame should be in the bottom corner. Green is a pretty good color for magical flame, I think. We will add a new layer. We will pick this gray kind of rusty. Okay, that did not do what I thought it would do, but that's okay. I'll just fill this layer with that color. And throw the background on top of the background. Perfect. And then we'll export to furniture lamp. And then we will reload that in Blender. And why didn't that work? This should have updated. It broke. What did I do? What did I do? No, that is not. There we go. There we go. That was weird. All right. So that's a little too... And now it's right here. Okay, I don't know what was going on there, but that's all right. That's a little too brown, though. I need like a tarnished brass. Let me just get up a reference image. Tarnished. Wow, I need to learn how to spell. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Tarnished tin. No, why would I mean tarnished tin? Google, you are so stupid. You are so stupid. Oh, perfect. How to clean tarnished brass. That's exactly what I don't care how to clean it. I just want to see what the dirty stuff looks like. All right, so it's there's a bit more orange to it. Let me pull up the color picker here. I know you can't see where I'm picking from, but I'm just picking off a knocker picture I found on the internet. Oh, that's really light. Can I do the, I can't. I can do this in here, but I can't do that on an exterior image. That's uncool. Okay, well we'll take that as a base color. Sure, why not? We'll just fill it real quick. Okay, that's pretty light, not gonna lie. So we need to give it some noise. Noise, here we go. Some HSV noise. Yeah, sure, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to do oh, you also can't see the drop downs? Wow, that is really neat. Okay, I want to get I want to do colors, and we want to do saturation, I think. Ooh. All right, that looks more like what I had in mind. Let's export that out and pull it up here in Blender and see what happens. Oh, no? Why is this not updating? What is going on here? I've never had this issue before. That looks a little too bright. Well, I guess I could leave it on this if I'm gonna have to keep going here to refresh the image anyway. All right, so if that's too bright, the easy thing to do is just do a let's do a hue saturation. Oh, okay, get a little more brown to it. All right, let's turn the lightness down a bit, a little dirtier. Let's take out a little bit of saturation. Right. Okay. And then of course, we can't forget about the particle effects. But that has to be done in code, so I can't really do that here. Let's call this lantern. All right, and let's turn off GIMP. We don't need to see that anymore. Let's go ahead and export this out as an OBJ. Furniture lantern. Hope that file didn't already exist because that would be a shame. And let's pull up the code editor. Oh, look, my head pops to the side of the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new file here. Lighting Lua. And we'll just add this after library. And align GHDING. And we'll just do something like, I don't know. Things that add light. Because, why not? Okay, and then we just need something simple, so we'll just steal this code from right here. Why not? It is what I do. Lantern underscore ceiling. This probably won't be crafted in the woodworking station. I'll just comment that code out for right now. The description should not be fence. It should instead be ceiling lantern. The mesh will be furniture lantern. The tiles will be furniture lantern. Yes. This should not be stainable, so we can remove that and change this just back to a faster. Let's see. The bottom collision should be actually at 0. Top should be at 0.5. Yes, it is definitely not stainable. That will cause the game to crash. Choppy. No, what's the cracky? We want to use a pickaxe on that. Okay. I don't know what the light value is. How do you do that? I don't remember. Let's see. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. So I just need to make how do we do this? Minetest games, Minetest game mods, default. Is the torch? Oh, torch has its own file. Okay, cool. Name the stream doing textures for Epic Server. I mean, technically, the stream's not doing for textures. It's making models. All right, so we just have a light source. I think light source highest it can be is 15, so we're gonna set this to 14. Should the param type be light? It should. Sunlight propagates true. I don't care about that. Walkable. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make walkable true. Or wait. No, walkable false. That way you shouldn't bump your head into it. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Don't quote me. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hey, my head popped to the other side of the screen. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's like the highlight of the stream is my head bouncing around. Okay, so now we just need... It's invisible. Did I not copy the mesh over? I don't think I did. I think that's where I goofed. Well, the collision box is there. Oh yeah, mesh not found. Furniture, lantern, OBJ. Cool beans, cool beans. Let's rectify the issue real quick. I love it when I have so many windows open that I can't find the window I need. It's easily my favorite thing to have happen. Easily. Let's see what happens here. Am I out of focus? I'm a little out of focus, but it won't let me. Oh, wow. Cool. That does not look like it's supposed to look. I'm out of focus, but I can't focus myself. This is so sad. Oh, but I can use the manual focus. All right. Let me just, There we go. Okay, cannot load image, furniture, lantern. Why couldn't you? Doesn't it exist? I mean, Blender loaded it just fine. Oh, because it's lamp. Yeah, let's maybe change it to be the right name. That might be wise. And let's see what happens this time. Come on. Ooh. We need it to be dark, though. It needs to be spooky. I just heard an owl. That must have been from the game. Okay. I was like, there's no way there's an owl flying around right now. That was totally from the game. I mean, maybe it would look better if it was on the ceiling of something. Let me build something real quick that can have a ceiling. We'll just, oh, I don't know. I got too much stuff in my inventory right now. We'll just take a bunch of these. Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll just, I didn't mean to put that there, but you know, whatever, that's fine. Let's just turn free move on. Ain't nobody got time for this. Wow, I must have fast on. Let's turn that off. Fast is super annoying when you have an admin crown. Well, when you have a super cool admin crown like my admin crown, that makes you go super fast. Because then you go way too fast. Alright. So I'm on the ground. Ooh, I walk my head and it smacks right into it. Are these actually invisible from the inside? I can't tell. I don't think so. I think it's visible. Hard to say. All right, well, the texture leaves something to be desired. A lot, actually. It's way too bright. Probably because it is making itself brighter. I really sound like I know what I'm talking about. That is a baked clay house. Thank you very much. And yes, it is a Linux distro. It is Linux Mint 19.3, I believe, is the current version. I believe. I might be a little off on that. Okay, we're just gonna make this image quite a bit darker. And let's export as furniture lantern. It already exists. Export, overwrite. Yes. Thank you very much. Close. I'll just reopen that. And let's see how it looks. And then we'll have to do the particle effects. Okay, that looks more acceptable. Yeah. This might be... I wonder if it would look better if that didn't go all the way to the top. Because with that going all the way to the top, how are the particles getting out? I mean, there's no particles right now. But when I add the particles, how are the particles supposed to be escaping? You know, who cares? Let's just write some code. Let's write some code. I know you guys all love writing code. I don't know if you do, actually. So now how do I do this? You know, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to steal some code from another mod. So let me find that mod real quick. That's in Epic someplace. Here we go. And I think it's in... Oh, I actually have a particles. Okay. I like that. So we have this. We'll just take this because that's... Oh, actually, I wonder if I could just do this. Let's see. This is blah, blah, blah. These are going upwards. I kind of want them to go all outwards. No, it's definitely not Monero. Is that how you pronounce that? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's definitely Linux Mint. Okay, particles teleport, rather. I'm just gonna steal that code, and we'll just do a quick test. We'll do on right click equals function. I hope position is one that's passed to it. If not, this will throw an error, and if it is, well, it'll work when we right click on it. Let's see. Let me get Minetest back up here. Ready for this to crash? Because it might crash. Ooh, hey, there we go. Look at that. That's that is a lot of particles that are very big particles. Wow. Okay. So maybe not great. It's like I got some kind of wizard fire going on here. Wow. They definitely move way too fast, for starters. Yeah. All right. Well, so that gave me an idea of what we want. So now I can make it work. So maybe we'll throw the particle effect in here. So I'll just copy this from right here. You know, how is that? That's interesting. I'm going to make it a local function. I'm surprised it wasn't a local function in the other. And it also should be particles lantern. Because let's be real, we're not teleporting things here. Okay, amount 50. No, let's do like 8. Time 0.4. I don't really know what the time value means. We're gonna put that up to 1.5. The minimum position. I don't know for sure what that all means, but I think that's too high. So we're gonna put these all to 0.25. Oops. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. And the Y position, let's also add 0.25 and subtract 0.25. Whoa, not 1, 0.25. Okay. Minimum velocity on the Z is 5, and the maximum velocity, or on the Y, and the max velocity is 0? How can you have a... Interesting. How can the minimum be lower than the maximum? Or does that mean they go down? I'm very confused as to what that meant. Anyway, we'll just, we'll say we could have -1 and -1 for the minimum acceleration, and the maximum acceleration could be 1 on all of them. The particle should never go downward, so I don't want to do that. Minimum expiration time, maximum expiration, that sounds fine. Minimum size we'll put down to 1. Maximum size we'll put to 3. We're going to need a new texture for this, which we are going to call furniture lantern particle. I don't know if I can supply a table, because I would like to have a few different colors. But because I don't know if I can do that, I'm just gonna... Let's, here we go. Let's just crop out a little chunk of that. 5 by 5, yeah, sure, that looks amazing. Let's call it a day. Furniture lantern underscore particles. Save that. All right, let's jump over. That's not what I wanted. Let's do this. I don't remember if I saved that. I did. Okay, we should maybe be okay. Yeah. All right. Those are still way too big, though. And they live a very long time. And they actually move way too fast. I want this like, wow. Let's just calm down a little bit there. That's a little excessive, I think. A wee smidge excessive, boys. Let's put this to like, I don't know, 0.2 maybe. 0.2. I need to get a keyboard with Cherry MX switches, just so I could annoy everybody with the loud keys. Because this isn't loud enough, you know. Definitely not loud enough. Minimum velocity. I feel like I should have some kind of values in these. Like, it can never travel faster than 1 node a second, if that's what that means. Minimum expiration time we're going to put down to 2. Max expiration time we'll put... No, actually, let's put the minimum down to 1. Again, I know I have a very loud keyboard. I'm just making some textures and some models and writing a little bit of code to do crazy fun stuff. All right, let's jump back to Minetest. Oh, hey, did my head just pop what side of the screen it was on? I don't know if it did. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. So yeah, right now I got this totally epic lantern that when you right-click on it, it makes particles appear. And these particles are still way too big. And I still feel like they're moving too fast. And they tend to always go to one direction. Okay, well, let me try this, because maybe I should just check what the deal is with lava, because lava does a particle effect that I put in. And it seems to work real well. Like, see, that's what I want. Just some nice, simple, small, not this massive monster thing. Like, that is super overkill. So let's check out the code for the lava. That doesn't look like coding to me. Yeah, that looks like coding. Lava is one of these. Here we go, embers. Oh, it's got glow. Ooh. Let's put some glow into this. Because why not? It's a lantern after all. It should have glowy little things. Okay. Particle embers. Minimum size 1, maximum size 2. Minimum size 1. Okay, well, I did have maximum size 3, so I'll put that to 2. What's my lifetime on these? It could be up to 5 seconds long. Wow. Minimum acceleration is really low. You know what? I'm just gonna copy this. I'm just gonna copy this right on over. Because, I mean, that's what I do. There we go. I mean, I liked how that worked. Let me check out these textures too, because maybe that's the issue. Maybe the lava ember texture is just way smaller. Epic textures. I don't even know what that's called. It's probably epic underscore ember. It is, okay. That's a 16. Oh, that's how I did it. Clever. So I got a 16 pixel image with mostly blank space. All right, we can do that. So I'll just take this. So this is a 5x5. So I'm gonna make this down to a 4x4, and then we will resize the canvas to 16x16. 16x16, please. Thank you. Let's center that. Maybe I could even leave it offset a little bit, but whatever, that should be fine. And then we'll overwrite that. Okay, let's jump back to Minetest here and see what happens. It should hopefully be a lot smaller. Hey, check it out. Oh, forgot about that. Okay, well, so the textures are right. So that's good. Unfortunately, they float upwards now, which makes sense because, you know, reasons. All right, let's go back to the code and change that. And I don't know why my code scene has GIMP and not code. Okay. So the minimum position should actually be 0. Oh, wait, that was wrong. Wait, why is my maximum position the negatives? What kind of moron wrote this code? Oh, wait, it was me. That's right. I was stupid. That was also the wrong key. No, the maximum should be the positives. The minimum should be the negatives. I don't know if it actually matters at all because you're just defining essentially a cube, but, you know, still. Okay, now my maximum acceleration, let's take my y value to, I don't know, 0.1. Now let's do 0.2 because that's what my minimum is. Acceleration and acceleration. Then the minimum velocity, I want to allow for negative travel. So negative 0.01. Yeah, let's put that to negative 0.03. And then our maximum will do 2.05. I don't know why we're allowed to travel faster in the negatives on those, but okay. Minimum acceleration, we're allowed. Why? Who wrote? Oh, that's right. I wrote this code. This is garbage code. X equals 0.05. Let's keep it even here. Why? It's like it was meant to simulate there was wind, but there is no wind. Why am I? All right, well, let's jump back to Minetest and let's see what happens. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You never know. Okay. You could travel outward maybe a little more, because this is a little lackluster. Not gonna lie. Let's just spam right click it a bunch to get a whole bunch to kind of get a feel. Okay, so very few are going out. So I'm gonna have to change that again. Also, let's change the amount to 12. And let's change the time. I don't know what time means. I'm guessing that's how long it takes for it to spawn all of them. So if I do time of 2 and an amount of 12, that means 6 a second. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. All right, so now my minimum acceleration, we're going to change this to 0.1 and 0.1. The up and down seemed okay. I don't want it like floating up super fast. Minimum velocity. Okay, so we should probably change this, I think, because otherwise we're basically saying it can accelerate at that speed, but it can never go faster than its speed it accelerates at, which I think means it'll never actually gain speed. I am not a... What kind of person deals with acceleration and velocity and stuff? Would that be a physicist? I feel like it's not a physicist, but... Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. It kind of does this little, this thing. I don't know what we want to call this. Oh boy, I forgot about that. Yeah, I should probably not be starting the world on fire. Okay. So now we just need a little something to make that happen. So we will get rid of this on right click because ain't nobody got time for that. And oh, I gotta write an ABM to do this. Okay. Let's just hope there's not a, okay, yeah, this is what we want. Hopefully none of those ABMs were any secrets that I just accidentally exposed, because that would be horrible. Lantern effects. I mean, you never see this anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but in case you're running a the profiler, you get a label for your ABMs, which is kind of neat, you know, kind of cool. Furniture, I don't know what I was spelling there. Lantern ceiling. Yes, thank you very much. Interval 13. Every 13 seconds with a 1 in 7 chance. Yeah, sure, that sounds fine. Yeah, we can actually get rid of the check for air because I don't care if there's air on top of it or not. We don't want to do particle embers. We want to actually do particles lantern. Save it, jump back to Minetest, and hopefully it works. We'll see. Come on. Oh yeah. We got some nice little particle effects. Okay. We got some little embers popping out of the lava over there. All right. I mean, we could use some more effects here. Kind of jazz things up a little bit. All right. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was the wrong button. Okay, I think I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this to 4 seconds and this to 48. I just want to see what that actually is doing. Because if this can put the particles out over a 4-second span, that would really help things out a lot. Now we just got to sit around and wait. And because it's only a 1 in 7 chance, we could be waiting for a long time. I should have left that right click function in. Oh, you know, I could just leave it in permanently. I mean, if you wanna, the old ones looked better. The old ones of what? The old ones looked better. I don't know what that was in reference to. I missed that. This has been 2 hours. Oh, has it? Oh, I've been live for 3 hours. What in the world? I got yard work to do. Stupid thing work. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put that right click function back in because that's actually kind of neat, you know? Why not let people right click on it and make the particles come out? On right click. Oops. Equals function, position, particles, lantern, to the position, and there. Okay, that's done. And then we will hop back to here. Oh, and my face flips direction too. I hadn't noticed that. That's kind of cool. Forgot about that little bit I put in. Okay, so you can right click on it if you want and make all these little particle things fly out, which, I mean, it's kind of stupid, but it's a fantasy lantern. The recipe will involve, oh, I don't know, like Some magical crystals or fairy essence. Ooh, fairy essence. Make people have to figure out how to get things from fairies. Or how to kill fairies. One or the other. Or trap fairies. You know, something like that. Okay, let me just do one click now. Okay, so the time does mean, so it's over a 4-second span that it'll release 48 particles. Okay, that is good. One last thing I need to check. And by check, I mean try. And this may or may not work. I don't know. I want to see if I can do multiple textures. So what I'm going to do is just make my textures a table, as one would if this were a node definition. And you know, I'm just going to do furniture lantern.png. It doesn't really matter because it's just a test. Wow, if I could hit the period instead of a comma. All right, let's see what happens. This could be very interesting. It may or may not work. I don't know. I've never tried before. Let's see what happens. Okay, I don't think that works because now I have no texture. So if you are supposed to be able to use a table, I am definitely doing it wrong. The particles don't do anything, no. They're just for looks. Just to give us some ambiance, as it were. But no, they have absolutely zero effect. Okay, so clearly you can't do that. Maybe there is a way to have multiple textures. I don't know. But we'll leave it at that for now. So then I guess the last thing to do is pull up my web browser. Where's my web browser? Here we go. And go ahead and push these changes over to the server. Of course, none of the stuff is craftable yet, so it's kind of but you know, whatever. And then I'll just hop on the server quick. Let me throw this back up to a Minetest window. Blah blah blah. Yeah, nobody cares about that. Shut up, you stupid cat. Wait, I heard a cat. Where's the cat? I want to kill it. I don't see it. Oh hey, that's a neat looking moon. Oh, there's a goat over here. Let me kill the goat. You're dead. Ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, that's because I do some goofy stuff there. You're dead, goat. I guess I should say hi back to this person. And then I just want to do auto shutdown. Yeah. So the server will reboot. Whoa, there's a person. Whoa, here's a dirt monster. You're dead, bro. All right. So then once it reboots, those nodes will be added, though none of them will be craftable. So it's kind of useless and pointless, but they'll be here. So I can... Oh, there the cat is. Die, kitty. Thanks for the rope. The string. I needed that. Sounds like something's dying outside. Okay, well... We're not here to play. We are here to wrap this up. No, it's not Slayer. Definitely not Slayer. I don't have the throat for Slayer anymore. I'm there. Poor cat. Make the particles lighter green. I want to figure out how to get the particles in multiple colors. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I would optimally like to do. So I will try that, but that'll be for another day. You don't miss Slayer. You're lying. Slayer was a horrible character. I'm glad he's dead. I hope he had a horrible death. I don't know if I can actually say that on YouTube. I'll probably get in trouble. But yeah. Okay, I should find OBS. so we can put this back to the Blender screen. Here we go. Yeah, there we are. Let's move this over to the other collection. Oh no, I broke something. Would you look at that? I broke all the fences. How did I? Oh! No! No! How did I do that? Oh no! Wait, what? The fence is just fine. What in the world? I'm on the fence material. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's why this wasn't loading right. Interesting. Well, whatever the case, it's fixed now. We good. Can I still do shift spacebar? No, I guess I can't. Okay. I just wanted to make this the full window, but I guess I can jump to modeling. Close that. And do something like this. So let's make that side tool panel go out of here. Let's go out of edit mode. All right. So thanks for joining. Wait, I want a pan. There we go. Thanks for joining for the suggestions. You can craft the lantern 3 wood up and down, 2 left and right in the middle of any glowing objects. Oh no. Oh no, what? Interesting. Oh, about the fence. Yeah, that was a boo-boo. Yes, the stream is pretty much over. Thanks for joining. Tune in next month. It'll be the first Saturday of the month, 1 hour later than this one was. Whatever time your local time is, which this was actually a horrible idea doing it like this because in the middle of the day is kind of lame. But you know what? It's probably better for people around the world, so that's why I did it. So, like I said, these meshes will all be available on my website on the portfolio page. Probably not till Sunday or Monday. Definitely won't be up today. I've got a lot of things I have to get done. So, and yeah, this isn't a super high priority. Plus, I don't know if anybody is actually interested in downloading them. But yeah, tune in next time. I will see you then. I should learn how to do these outros better. Here we go. I just need to hit the end stream button. Let's look at some quick stats. I had 15 concurrent viewers. I had up to 20 viewers at one point. Wow. 19 likes. Oh yeah, we need like 500 likes so I can release something. That's a joke. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.